we're gonna move on. This is one of the newer products that we have in the line. So it's buy one, get one. So for $31.95, this is a Wrinkle Resist Duo. It's a Resist Line Corrector Duo. That's what it's called. I will tell you, I've been using Elyse for a long time, and I knew you had a new product, and I was like, okay, I'll try the new product. Everything works fantastic. I wasn't really thinking, I would say of all the products that I have in my entire collection of everything that I've ever used, this is now my favorite. Because I had so many wrinkles right in here, right over here, here. I mean, I'm really stunned at the results. If you buy one thing in the show, and you have wrinkles. If you're 20, you're adorable. Thanks for watching. But if you're older, and if you have wrinkles, this is the product I want you to try. You're getting two. It's a little roller ball. I want Linda to take over and tell everybody, why is this, what is so innovative about this? Why does it work so well?
Elyse is always, we're an innovator, not an imitator. And I just showed you at the very beginning that I have wrinkles in motion. I don't have wrinkles at rest. I did have wrinkles at rest down here. And you know, we're our own worst critics. And I looked in the mirror and I felt that these, no matter what I did, the depth, I could have buried a body. And so we kept looking for ingredients, and I kept really researching it. And suddenly 2 ingredients came out. One is our Girolox, which is the next generation of our Giroline. The other one is a Matrixyl Morphobic, and what it does is it works on just the 11 lines and the lines, and it sends messages that does things that nothing else on the market does. And so we were the first to have it. We launched last fall.
And this is, by the way, 6 weeks, twice a day.
Twice a day.
So this is how you use it. Use it first.
Absolutely.
On
Cleanse your
clean,
face,
dry skin.
morning and night.
This is for the serious wrinkle folks. This
Absolutely.
isn't, you know, if you're 21 and you're saying, when I smile, I see a line. I've got a great dress that we've got here at HSN. You know what I mean? Like this really it's really for everybody. You could use it. But if you're like me, if you're over 50, this is gonna knock your socks off. It really is incredible results.
I mean, it is unbelievable, and I'm still getting results from it. It's, in fact, I went to get my hair done, and also when I had my makeup done here, they asked me if I had finally decided to have something done because it looked like it had filled out so much.
Let's talk to these pictures. Look at the eyelids.
And look at the eyelids, look at the 11 lines. Look at the difference.
Yeah. You look at look at the end of her eyebrow, look at the lines, and look how they've decreased. This woman, twice a day for 6 weeks, I've probably been using it for maybe about a month now. I feel like a month and a half maybe. I've noticed, I will say, dramatic results.
Oh, yeah.
I've been very, very thrilled with how visibly I can see. And I honestly felt like I had good skin. I felt like I already felt pretty good. And I think that this really took, I mean, the experience that our caller just had about somebody saying, what's your age? Let me see your driver's license. I had that happen. I visited my parents in England. The guy at the, when he looked at my passport, asked me, double checked my age and things like that. You are getting 2 of these. So clean, dry skin. Twice a day, and you rollerball them right at the wrinkles.
You roll them right on the wrinkles. I take them up here. I take them here. I obviously take them here and here and here and here and here, and then on the neck. And it is such a wonderful little roller ball. And it sells out every place we go. It's hard to get because the ingredients are fairly new and they're not really accessible everywhere. And it is absolutely amazing what happens. I was doing a fundraiser for a senator, and I was telling a woman who owned her own private label company, and she's now on Elyse, and she said to me, what do you put in your products that I didn't put in anybody's products I private labeled for? And I said, it's the level of ingredients. And she said, I'm getting results from your products unlike anything I've ever seen before. And so then I started telling her about this one, and she wanted it right away. And I got a tap on my shoulder. I didn't realize the senator was behind me. And he said, how would you like a senator guinea pig? And I said, I've always wanted a senator guinea pig, so we will get you one. He happens to be up there in years, and he has used Elyse for almost 50 years, and he said he's going to put a sign on his forehead that reads Elyse because they think he's had so much work done.
What are the 2 ingredients in this? I know it's not...
It's the Girolox, which is the next generation.
For our
Giroline,
okay.
Which is expression lines.
Right, so it's the next generation. If you've heard of our Giroline, it's the next level. And then
we were the first to
one.
have our Giroline. When we had a 1.5 year exclusivity, that's why we were the first to get this one.
Okay,
then the other one comes from Matrixyl, is a form of the Matrixyl, and it's called Morphobic.
Morphobic is, if you follow skincare and read about that ingredient, it is the latest and greatest, kind of beyond retinol, beyond, Matrixyl, Synth 6, Matrixyl, so that ingredient is in here. But the big deal with Elyse is it's the amount of the ingredient
Absolutely.
that's in there. This isn't a jar full of fillers.
No, it isn't what's in your product that makes that difference. It's the level of the ingredients that delivers those kind of results. And there's not a lot of things in this world that we can change, but if our family can slow down the look of aging for us, obviously I'm 77, almost 78. My son, my daughter-in-law are in their 40s and 50s, and then I have my grandson is also in the business, and he's in his 20s. And so we're addressing all the different ages and the different concerns that everybody has. And it's all about, if you look at the back, it doesn't say manufactured for, distributed by, because everything is made. And in fact, this particular order was shipped last Tuesday. So made fresh for this particular order.
You know,
so think about it.
I will tell you that $31.95 for two of them, I would spend, you know, hundreds for one.
Oh, I would too.
It is I will say the results, if you don't love it, you have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. We're gonna ship it to you for free, by the way. Your FlexPay's $15.98 for each of them. $15.98, $15.98. This is the kind of ingredient. I want you to remember that ingredient that we said. You'll go to the department store and you'll see one of the big brand names with $200, $300, and it'll have that ingredient in it. Linda Marshall, people who are in the skincare business don't use their own skincare lines. They use Elyse. This is a true insider brand. We're going to show you some before and afters. Look at the lines across her neck. You know, it's like a tree where you can count the rings and see how old somebody is. See how they've been visibly reduced. And this is just using the Resist Line Corrector Duo. This is something that you use first.
Yep.
And then you can use your serums, you can use your Pegnogenol and your line diminishing gel, and then you can use your Optimox afterwards. This is first on clean, dry skin. I use mine morning and night. I use mine twice. How often do you use yours?
I use it every morning and every night.
Okay.
And in fact, Dr. Applebaum that you just heard, he does so many celebrities, and he is in love with this. And just like you heard him say on the testimonial, he has his high-end customers will go to the big department stores, spend hundreds of dollars on a product, and they come back to Elyse because that's where they're getting the results. Yeah. And in fact, these products, I was at Suppliers Day where they launched the new ingredients, and I had a cosmetic chemist who's one of the top formulators for a big international company, and she said Elyse is the benchmark they use, but they can't come close to our quality because it would make their products too high. They're already selling them for hundreds of dollars, and they don't have the value.
Yeah, and you know, I will tell you, I have been in front of the camera making a living since I was 17 years old. When I was 35, I had an agent dump me from the roster because he said I was too old at 35.
Wow.
He's a real estate agent now, by the way, FYI. But at 56, I'm still in front of the camera, and I will tell you that Elyse is my #1 favorite. I use Elyse products, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yes, there's other fantastic skincare lines here. There's lots of other wonderful, you know, I'm not saying, but what I am telling you is if you want to see real results, if you have asked me on my Facebook page every day for the past 10 years, what do I use? The answer is Elyse. And I'll also tell you that this is new. If you've been using Elyse and you haven't tried it,
it just takes it to the next level.
You've got at $31.95. I can't think of any other amount of money this low that you will spend to get the most results. If you've never tried anything else from Elyse, if you've never bought anything from HSN, buy this. At $31.95, the rollerball, morning and night, and I do it targeted. What I do is every morning, clean, dry skin, I go here, I go here, I do the number 11s, I do the forehead lines. I'll show you them. Do you see them? Yeah, I don't either. I do. I don't. And then I do here. I actually have not done any on my neck. I'll be honest. I haven't used it on my neck yet.
Well,
but I didn't realize that, and I'm going to start doing that. You know,
no, it really is. It's such an amazing, amazing product.
Incredible.
And you've got doctors now that are saying that if the people that come in for their medical injections and so forth, they're not coming in very often anymore because this product is taking the place. So look at this before and after. Look at that nasal labial line. Look at how deep it is, and look at how much better it is. Look at that, it's that line coming down from the nose all the way down to the lip, and then I call these my puppet lines from the line down to the chin. Look at it, it pulls your whole face down and makes you almost look angry. Look at the difference. Look at the eyes. Look at the forehead.
It's called like the marionette lines. It's a line that goes from the tip of your nose down to your mouth, and you can see that kind of it kind of as you get older, it almost looks like you're frowning all the time.
Yes.
And if somebody says, "Are you upset?" and you're like, "No, I feel fine," it's kind of like you start to look tired and mad.
It's absolutely true. And look at this. I mean, it was funny when we were talking about Patty. She has now returned, and that Will movie with the woman that has been back, she's back on doing it.
You mean the sitcom?
Yes, the sitcom.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
She said they're all in love with it, and while she was doing the red carpets, I kept getting all these messages saying, I need 12 more of this one. I need, and this one, and the facelift was going out like mad.
So here you go. Auto ship is available, and you'll keep the price of $31.95. I really hope, and I want to hear what you think of it, so write a review. By the way, you can always jump over to hsn.com, and you can see the entire collection by putting in Elyse. We're going to bring some goodies and some surprises out during the live show. This is the 18th anniversary visit, so we always do some great specials. So if your favorite is not seen in this show and you're wondering, hey, is that on sale because it's the anniversary? It might be. So you can go to hsn.com, or when you're calling in and you talk to the representative, you can ask also.